Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Wednesday. It should be Tuesday, but my brain completely phased out yesterday. So that is why we are here today. And it's a kind of a good thing because I got something in today that I wanted to show you. I have pinned the information because I found them in my coupon hunt and they're really cute. So and they come in they come with their own little bag, which is really cool. So these are actually watercolor workbooks. They come with watercolor paints. Each book has their own set of paints. They're not different colors or anything like that. They're the same color. But yeah, so I will do a quick flip through of each book after I say hello to everybody. Hello Celine, hello Mandy, hello Damien, hello Dawn, hello Kim, hello Angela, and hello everybody out there in Lurkerland. So, and I have pinned this. It is 45% off. So each book is spiral bound. It's on watercolor paper. I can't guarantee that the quality of the paper, but it goes through the supplies, how to mix your colors, and then it shows you how, step by step, how to paint it. And I'm kind of glad this came in because we are going to paint one because I haven't found a frog yet, but now I have because there is a frog in here. So there's our frog, and we're gonna follow these instructions and paint the frog. The panda's so cute. A flutterby. And I love the bunny. So that is the animal one. There's two different ones that are listed in that link, the animal one. And for those that like florals, this one is all florals. It has the same introduction. Mine got bent, so I'll have to flatten it somehow. But it gives us all those flowers. I like that one. Sunflower is good too. I like the background they put on it. The paints are very basic paints. We'll have to see how well they do. But I'll show you the paints here in a second. I love the orchids too. So yeah. There is the two books, and each book comes with their own set of paints. There's a mixing area on the top. It says high quality solid watercolor, and then on the back side here is the color palette. And there's the paints. And it comes with a inexpensive brush, but that's okay. It's better than not having a brush at all. Which, because I've packed all my brushes. It's actually not a bad brush. There's no strays coming out of it, but it has white, yellow, pink. Um, so this is definitely not in order. So I think that's supposed to be cool gray and 1905C 115. That is definitely not in order. So I'm going to have to go through and swatch these in their own order because there are a few of them that are out of place. So I'll go through and I'll re-swatch it just to see what the colors are. So that is my show and tell for today. We are working on birds. We started this page on Thursday, and we were working on the page with the Tim Holtz distress pencils, watercolor pencils. And now that has dried, and we will continue that with colored pencils. Of course, we are still using the Brute Puners because, like I said before, it's the only set of colored pencils that I have out other than my Felissimos, and I don't have a sharpener out that will take the Felissimos. So we're going to move it up. So that's how far we got. We put a base color of the everything down, and we're going to start adding some details. All right, so let's start at the branches here. And hello, Celine. Hugs to you too, if I missed you. Can't remember if I did or not. Hello, Sue. Welcome. Well, I missed your hug, so, there I go. So this color is roasted pecan, or pecan, however you want to say it. And I'm just doing the edges, blending into that light area there. We're going to be using a darker one as well. But I thought those watercolor books looked really good for, especially for us beginners or us that are a little more afraid of the watercolor, like me. If you haven't seen them, Damien Blue there does some absolutely gorgeous watercolors. He posts them on Instagram. I love seeing his watercolor posts. So how is everybody? I don't know what happened to me yesterday. I completely phased the fact that it was Tuesday. I have no idea what happened. I was sitting there this morning going, what day is it? Oh my gosh, it's Wednesday. What happened to Tuesday? I'm doing all right, other than the fact that I'm losing time. And Damien, I'm not sure what scares you about it, but you do beautifully with it, so I'll let it scare me if I can do as beautifully as you do with it. Yeah, I have no idea where Tuesday went, but it was not here. I don't know where it went, but it did not stop here in Oregon, I'm just saying. Hurry back. I'm not sure if you guys can even see anything that I'm doing, so right now I'm just adding in a little bit more color to the branches. This part here looks like a hand. Reaching up into the bird nest. Well, it's always good to stretch your imagination. All right, and then gotta adjust my chair because I'm pushing the paper up because I'm leaning forward too far because my chair is pulled out too far. So I will do that here in just a moment. Welcome back, Angela, and hello, Noelle. You're coloring your bird page too. So for anybody that wants to do the frog page with me in the watercolor book that I just showed, the link is posted and pinned to the top of the chat. So, and that's a link to the coupon itself. Okay, now I want a darker color. This one. Yeah. So now I'm using After Dark. So we still haven't gotten an offer on the house yet. So we're still in limbo in Oregon. People are afraid of the train. Oh, I'm sorry that you're having a weird day today. Thank you, Shannon. Yeah, I had to readjust my chair. I noticed that I was pushing it up higher because of the way I was sitting. And hello, Shannon. Yeah. Every day that you wake up and are able to put your feet on the floor, it's a better day. Talked to my mom this weekend. How was everybody's Mother's Day this weekend? I hope you all you mums out there had a good day. My mom's birthday was on Thursday, and then Mother's Day was on Sunday, so I got to talk to her twice this week. Um, Sometime soon I will be going out to BC. That week I will not be streaming, so I will let you know when that happens. Hello, Lori. Welcome, welcome. We're still waiting for Bob's car to be finished, so that will determine whether or not it'll be a long visit or a short visit. Because if his car is not finished, I have to take him to the airport and pick him up, so. Limits travelability a little bit. Okay. Right. No, the car's been in the shop now for over a month. It had some errors, and then it decided that it wasn't going to start, and left him stranded at the grocery store. So Yeah, yeah, it's a very bad timing for the car to get all freaky. And it's a fairly new car. We've only had it since October. So yeah. It's a little annoying. Hello, Alex. Welcome, welcome. Well, the hubby's not used to her being busy with listening to a stream on this at this time. Hopefully, I'm not streaming over somebody else's time frame, but if I am, I'm sorry. All right, we're going to go into shadows a little bit here. On the nest. Um, she'll be back. She's there somewhere. Celine, Alex is trying to talk to you. Her hubby's probably trying to talk to her too. Well, that's even worse, having to race to the bathroom. The hubby you can kind of, wave off. Having to race to the bathroom, no, you gotta do that. Oh my goodness. Well, that's good that he passed. Alex, are you sick? Because, yeah, that's abnormal. That's really good. That's really good, Alex. Tell him I am proud of him. Doesn't he graduate this month too? Awesome. Definitely fantastic that he made honor roll. Has he been recruited for any universities or colleges? Nice. He does have great hair, yeah. Yeah, I don't blame him there. Gordon didn't want a lot of debt either, and when COVID hit, it really messed him up for college because he wasn't able to complete the course and ended up in debt anyway with nothing to show for it. The university and the college here was not ready or did not have contingencies in place for when COVID hit. And of course, he was in the middle of classes when they decided to shut it down. So, and the diesel mechanics are um, hard to find. They are getting to be less and less. So, Good night, Dawn. No worries. Have a good sleep. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of farm equipment in that area for sure. Okay. And I'm going to come in with a lighter brown, so I'm going to use Inca Gold. Yeah, you know, there's so many different trades that aren't getting people working them now that are dying out because there's not enough experienced people to do them. Yep. Yeah, everybody's getting the fancy degrees and there's not enough jobs for people to work. But they don't know how to do any of the work that don't have people to work them. You know, you gotta have a bachelor's degree in something in order to work at McDonald's for some reason. I'm not sure why, but you know, when I was growing up, working at McDonald's was the starter job. You know, the place that you were guaranteed to, you know, be able to start out. Now you have to have a master's degree or some sort of college education degree, university education degree to even get a starter position there. It's like crazy. Yep. Okay. Yeah, it is very nonsensical. Sensical. It's, you know, crazy for, especially kids coming out of high school, coming out of university, with needing a part-time job to get through the summer and whatnot, and they can't even get a job because they don't have a degree yet. Because there's 5 people at the door with degrees because nobody has any work. Okay. All right. I'm going to take a little bit of this one. Okay. Now we need pink. So I'm going to use Cabaret. I'm just putting the color where I need it to be a little bit more in depth for those shadow areas. The paint has done most of the color itself. But those little areas that you want a little bit brighter, or the little areas that were missed because they were too small to do with the brush, we'll fix those with the color pencil. Don't worry about it being, you know, we can read the typos and understand the concept. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Yep, words are hard, so exclamation point words. Well, that's even better. That gives us something to work through. It's like a word puzzle in chat. It's great. Exactly. Hello, Catherine. I sent you a message. I don't know if you got it on Discord. Okay. I knew you were looking for one and it jumped out at me today and I thought, I know somebody that needs one of those. Yeah, I completely lost Tuesday, so don't worry about it. I think I've been having the same issue. I just completely lost a day yesterday. I was doing my coupon stuff this morning and looked at the clock and it's Wednesday. It's like, wait a minute, what happened to Tuesday? I went, shoot, I missed Tuesday. Aw. Okay. I'm surprised Bob didn't notice it and come and tell me that you were logged in by yourself. Oh, wait a second. I don't know why, but my headset just did something funky. Can you guys still hear me? Okay. It looks like it's still working. But they were the Tim Holtz Distress watercolor pencils. I do have several different sets of watercolor pencils. I am not fantastic with them, and that is why I'm going over this to add those shadows and brighter colors with colored pencil. Yeah, no, it bleeped off and then bleeped back on. I was hoping that it didn't completely disconnect. I use watercolor pans as well. We will be doing a page out of the watercolor book that is posted in and pinned in the chat. I found a coupon while I was doing my daily coupon search for watercolor books, and there's a frog in one, which is great because I hadn't found a frog yet to do the frog prompt this month. So I'm going to do the frog in one of the books with the watercolor paint that it comes with. Oh, awesome. I love my Faber-Castells. I prefer an oil-based pencil to a wax-based, just because I don't smush as well as other people. I tend to layer more, and sometimes layering with a wax-based pencil can, like a soft wax pencil can be very difficult because it just likes to be smushed. You can do it, absolutely, but it does prefer to be smushed. Yeah, I couldn't find a frog, so when I saw the books and the coupons and it had a frog in it, I went, I need a frog. Yeah. Yeah, I like the polys because you don't have to push. You just layer them. The oil-based pencils are very forgiving that way. Some are a little too hard and you just have to continue to layer until you get to the color you want. Some are a little bit more um, a little easier to control. And some are just, you gotta play with it until you get it. Okay. All right, now we're going to come in here. And I'm using the sharp green. And then we're going to use yeah. All right. Don't tick it off too much. Just going to add a little bit of blue in here. We're just enhancing the color that's already there, making it stand out a little more. And we want a little bit of yellow. Hello, Callie. Welcome. And I have to actually grab the I have to grab the pink out here. I think I want this one. Nope. This one. And this is super pink. zoom it out a little bit because I keep on pushing it down. There. I keep on moving it because I'm not sitting comfortably because my knee hurts. So I keep on moving it gradually with my arm the more I sit forward, which is not good for my back, not good for my stream. All right. You're welcome. Yeah, no, I realize that I'm doing it and then I try not to and then I do it more. It's really annoying. Alright, there we have some wings done. Now we're going to give him a little bit of shadows in his skin tone. Thank you. Turn it. And I'm not overly happy with how light the skin tone turned out with the paint, so I'll probably go over a lot of this skin tone with the colored pencils just to even it out a bit. The first color I'm using is Dusky Orchid. to use a little bit of rose cloud. Hello, Nessa. Welcome, welcome. And then nude. Hello, Lucy. I am. Um I don't know what happened yesterday. I lost yesterday. It just sort of disappeared off the calendar. But yes, I have been feeling better. Just a little stressed. But that's par for the course. Still have no idea what happened to Tuesday. Okay, now for his hair, we're going to use deep blue. blue steel. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what he was trying to do, but Mama's not having no part of it, so. Alright, and then use the blue steel on the bird as well. Yeah, yeah, it's another Adele Lorraine, and it is out of the Meadow Haven book. No problem. No worries. Step away. Like I said, this is not my normal time, so, I know it's a bit of a disruption in people's schedules, so. I'll be working on the frog next. That'll be on Thursday. I guess tomorrow. And see if I can follow the instructions. I'm not very good with instructions, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, now I need, look at this one. Just so there's not such a stark contrast between the dark and the light. We'll come in with a light just to blend it in. There we go. I have a lot of unpopular opinions, so I'm just gonna sit over here and I'm gonna color quietly in my corner. Alright, I need a different blue, so a little bit more of a bright blue. There we go. This one. Princess blue. That's perfect. I try to keep my opinions to myself most of the time because, you know, that's one thing that I've noticed in society today is there's not an ability to have a separate or a difference of opinion. Um, if your opinion differs than other people's, those other people get mad at you, and the next thing you know, you've lost all your friends. So I try to keep some opinions to myself, just so that I don't don't create conflict when it's avoidable. Now, I'm not saying I keep all my opinions to myself, but just some of them that are hot topics, I guess. Yeah, yeah, there's no in between. It's either my way or the highway, and you're not allowed to have a difference of opinion anymore with some people. Not saying that that's the way it is with people here. I'm just saying there are some topics that in life generally I avoid. Okay. Again, coming in with the blue topaz, just blending that down a little bit, spreading it out, leaving the lighter colors in the highlights. Yeah, I'm using a bit of tomato. So the first color I used was the radiant yellow. And I'm using a bit of the tomato. use a bit of yellow. So we're going to use a little bit of lemon zest. Alright, now we're going to take this one. What I'm going to do is and last but not least, okay. Alright, I'm going to zoom it out because I think we are finished. This page for the birds. So there we have the prompt for birds. Welcome back. So that one is done. I'm going to go over the page for frog. And this is out of a watercolor book. I have posted it in the chat and pinned it in the chat. I have a coupon for 45% off. And let's see if I can see if there's a publisher. Or not a publisher, but a artist. I don't see an artist listed. It's just a watercolor book with animals. And we're going to follow these step-by-step instructions. And try to do this frog. So I like them. I like the watercolor crayons. I don't have a sharpener to make them the lines really fine to get that detail in there. I do need to buy the other set so that I have those deeper colors. So yeah, we'll be coloring this with these. With these. So we'll see how it goes. It has a good variety, a good selection of colors. I'm going to grab a piece of paper and I'm going to swatch these out first because they definitely aren't lined up the right way with the swatch chart that comes with it. These three at the bottom are, but that's about it. Yeah, they don't line up. So we'll play with that, and I will get those swatched out so that we have a good representation of the color. No, they're a little bit more pigmented than the Neos. Um, they're more of a pencil. They're not as soft as the Neos. Yeah, I did do a flip at the start of the live stream for both of the watercolor books that are listed in that coupon. One is this one and the other one is this one if you prefer florals. Mine is bent and I will have to unbend it. But this one is all florals. Yeah, so they're more of a pigment, not they don't have that soft um, texture to them that the Neo colors have. Like when you scribble on the palette, you can feel the soft. With the Tim Holtz, they're harder, so they don't have as much of that oil in it for the pigment to mix. I think they're a little bit more solid. Pull the swatch back out. The swatch is way off. The swatch is way off. It is missing colors. Yeah, it's definitely off because the yellow is up there, pink is down there, the cool gray white color is there, orange is there, but I'm not sure which orange it is. Then there's a brown down here that isn't listed here. It's listed as a warm gray. Yeah, it's definitely not the appropriate swatch card for this. So I will reswatch it because obviously that is wrong so that we have a better understanding of the colors that we're grabbing. And it's an inexpensive watercolor palette. It's not anything high quality as far as I know as of yet. It is for beginners, so we will see how they do. Yeah, it made me tilt my head too when I looked at it and went, that's not right. But they are 45% off. I do believe both these books together was $10, something like that. So, and it's a good little starting point if you want to play with watercolors. Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's what mine did too. Was huh? Wait a minute. Back up. Yeah, that is definitely not the correct. Let's see if the other one's the same way. Yeah, the other one's the same way. So this is the same. There's just not. There's something that not like the other. So that's okay. We will do our own. and that will give us information. Yeah, the floral one's nice. I like the animal one too. So the floral one has these pages in it, and the animal one has these pages in it. And step by step, 1, 2, 3, 4 step, whatever, of how to paint them. Which I thought was kind of cool. And it comes in a little bag. So you can, carry it around. All right. Now what did I do with it? There it is. All right, everyone. Well, I thank you very much for coming and hanging out. Of course, I'll always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. And of course, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye-bye for now.